What's up? It's LaPorche. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm having an iced coffee with you. I guess we could call this a coffee and chat. But if you are new here, this channel is all about building your dream life. And the past few videos has been all about my moving in New York story. And as you can see, I'm in the apartment. And it's been a journey, so I want to share with you some tips and things that could help you if you are moving, if you're moving from another state to New York, if you're moving within New York. Here are some tips, some resources, what helped me, and hopefully you will have a less stressful, more seamless process. Moving in New York is not for the faint, but I survived it. Barely, but I survived it, and I want to share some things with you. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, I'm sitting on the floor because the furniture gets delivered by the movers today. So that actually leads me right into my first tip, is to hire the movers. Just hire the movers. It's too much for you to do on your own. Moving a bed, a dresser, a couch from a New York apartment to another is just too much. Even if you're moving from an elevator building to another elevator building, which I did, it's still too much. You wanna make sure your furniture is wrapped up properly. They do all of that. You don't hurt yourself lifting or moving anything. You don't break anything. So they'll take care of all of that for you. They wrap your furniture up, load it up, and move it for you. I used Piece of Cake Moving, which I first heard of here on YouTube. The movers, I would give them a 10 out of 10. They're really great. They were really nice. They super professional, handled everything with care. Overall, the company, I would give them a 7. If I were to move again, I would try another one just to shop around, see if I could find better prices. They are a bit pricey. Not only did I use them for moving, I ended up having to pay them a storage fee too. They do offer storage services, which I don't recommend. Their storage is way too expensive. It is much cheaper to rent a storage. I have a storage here in New York, and it is $100 cheaper for storing a month than what they charge for that. So yeah, overall, I would give the company like a 7, but the movers were amazing, amazing movers. They did a great job. My second tip is to save as much money as you can in advance. Work overtime, do whatever you gotta do. You want to have as much cash on deck because there's so many unexpected fees that may come up, unexpected expenses, tips to give out to the movers, to anyone else that helps you. So you just wanna have as much money as possible. Like, create your budget and then save more money on top of that. Okay, for my third tip, we're gonna talk about getting approved and getting into the apartment that you want to get into. In New York, the requirements are high right now. It's not what it used to be. The credit they want you to have, the income they wanna see, and a lot of people in New York have untraditional income streams. We don't have just one W-2 that shows all the money that we would get for the year. We do contract work, entrepreneur work, we have 1099s that, you know, we get when we get, not always on time, or have what they want to see when they want to see it. But there are agencies, Guarantor agencies, that could help you get approved. I personally have experience with Rhino. That's what I used in my last building. And for this one, I used Insurance. Again, this is why you save extra money, because this could be an expense depending on which company you go with. Speak to the building, to the management company, the landlord for the apartment you want to get into. They may have an agency that they already work with directly, or that they prefer that you use. In both situations, I chose those companies because that's who the building worked with. In some cases, it will not be an extra expense because what you pay the guarantor company will take the place of the security deposit you would normally pay the building. But in other cases, it is an additional expense. But there's so many. I think one is literally guarantors.com. Just look into the different options, talk to the building, see if they have any preferences for who you use. And yeah, if it's worth it for you and it could get you in where you wanna go, then that is a great option. 4, I would say over communicate with your contacts and know who your contacts are. So for me, my contact is the building management, but I didn't get handed over to them until after I paid everything and it was time to get my keys. Up until then, I was dealing with these reps they use to book the apartments. It's not, I would say realtors, but they're not a real estate company. I don't know what they are really, but they showed the apartment. They acted as realtors, but they didn't collect a fee from me. So I guess the building uses them as realtors to get people in. So I didn't speak to the building management until all of that was settled with them. However, in the last apartment I lived in, I dealt with the building management the entire time. There was no in-between or booking salesperson, no realtors. They showed me the apartment, they accepted the money, and then they would continue to be my contacts up until I moved out. So just know who your contacts are, talk to the right people, over communicate so you have everything you want and you need at the start of your lease. My 5th tip is to ask for help. This is not the time to be humble. Moving is a lot. It's a lot to do. Call your mama, your siblings, your cousins, your friends, your church, and whatever you need, whether it's physical bodies to help you move. You know, if you can't hire movers, just call and create your own team of movers to help you pack, unpack, move things. Whether it's a family member you need to borrow some extra cash from, like ask for help, communicate what you need. And in return, if you know someone's moving, ask them, what can you do? Do they need any help? Like there's a friend who really showed up for me during this time. I talk about her in a previous video, how I stayed with her in between, and she really just inspired me to be a more present and aware friend and really just check in with my friends and see if they need help with anything. So ask for help, help a friend, be a friend. And yeah, that's what community is for. That's what friends and family are for. Not just to celebrate when things are great, but to help each other in times of need. My last tip, if you know me, you should know. We're not talking about nothing without talking about God. The last tip is to pray and keep your faith. You know, keep your faith high. You got to stay in a positive mind space. You got to have faith when unexpected things happen, when things pop up, when expenses pop up, when you have mishaps like what I had. I talk about it in my last video. I had the hours of my storage facility wrong. Like you just want to just stay in a positive space. You want to remember that God is in control. This could be very stressful, very overwhelming, and you don't want that to bring your soul down. So stay prayed up and keep your faith high, okay? Keep your faith intact. So you'll get through it, okay? I survived it, and so will you. If you have any questions about moving, finding apartments, guarantors, movers, anything I mentioned, put it in the comments. If you have a tip to share with someone about moving, put it in the comments. Let's chat about it. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to get my furniture today. And I'm happy to provide any resources that can help you. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Leave me a comment, subscribe, send it to a friend, send it to your girls in the group chat. Come back and watch another video. We need the watch hours. We're working on getting monetized on this channel. So watch a video or 2 or 3. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Next video, I will have some furniture up in here. I do have an apartment registry. Some people have asked about that, so I will put that link below as well. And yeah, have a beautiful day, a beautiful week. It's a new month. Happy May. You know, it was a rainy April, so we're believing for things to bloom in May, okay? I pray that things bloom in your life this month. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.